There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting random DOS game show. And this is Radio Baseball, featuring Abner, the computer manager. Radio Baseball lets you make all of the decisions during a game that a big league manager does. Alright, so it's like a football management game, except this time it's baseball. And this was actually published by EA, believe it or not. So, pre-game options. Begin a new game, have Abner and Alexander demonstrate Radio Baseball, or install Radio Baseball for your system. You know, I'm sort of torn. I could begin a new game, or I could actually showcase the game by playing the tutorial, you know, having the computer do it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, what team set is the visiting club from? Also, it's simulating a match. Superstars. Who will be the visiting team today? How will the visiting... Actually, we don't feel like playing baseball. We're kind of depressed. So, is this a difficulty level, or is this just the name of the team? Greats. What team set is the home club from? We're the champs. And you get to pick. Oh, right. So, you see the number there? That is the year of the baseball team. And these are various champions from various eras that you get to pick and manage. So, let's go with New York 53. Why? No reason. And then, presumably, it'll simulate a game of baseball. So, right. So we can now pick whether we want the computer to manage the greats. We'll manage the New York team. And then, we've no designated hitter. We'll have a designated hitter. Okay? If you've set up a league of teams and this game counts towards overall team standings, make sure you play with the league settings. So we haven't done that. It's a non-league game. Press spacebar when ready. So let's begin Radio Baseball. All we need is Radio Baseball. Actually, that's a good way to get demonetized. Let's not do that. Okay. Abner will manage the greats team during this game. Which players on the team do you want to prevent Abner from using? All right. So if there's a player who's particularly good and is just too great even for the greats, and we're just like, that's going to break the game, we can just say, nah, we'll not use him. No, I think escape, right. Which pitchers do you want them to rest? No, you can use everything. Okay, who will manage the 53 New York A team? Miranda. Why? Because the Miranda class is a Star Trek vessel, I believe. Who will be the starting pitcher for the 53 New York team? So the P next to the name presumably means that they're a pitcher. Because if you look at Rena, he's left field, right field, center field. So we'll go with Ford. That's a good American name. When the greats team is up, do you want Abner to reveal before each play if his team will hit away, steal bunt, or hit and run? So it's an easy option. You're deciding whether you have sort of prescient knowledge of what his setup will be in terms of what the batter's going to do. See, I know baseball. All my baseball knowledge comes from like films and television series. Like that episode of Deep Space Nine. Anyway, enough Star Trek talk. No, I don't want to know. Okay, so we can choose one normal play regular for standard delay lengths after each play description line, or normal play fast if you're an experienced user. Right. We definitely want normal play, and that is selected because it's written in white. So, spacebar when ready. Okay, so Hey, I know that name. Mantle? Is that Mickey Mantle? Even I know that name. Okay. So they're selecting the lineup, and we may well have known that already. And now we've got Ford pitching Miranda. Do you want to pencil in the 1 saved lineup or the 2 saved lineup? So we've got a list of lineups here. We can choose between 1 and 2, or we can enter a new lineup, which is what we just saw the computer do. So you will have a chance to make changes if you select a saved lineup. So let's go with 1. Hey, is that Yogi Berra? Ha! It's amazing how prevalent American culture is, you know, because I'm picking up things that I didn't know that I knew simply from, you know, having watched and seen so much American stuff over the years. Before you turn your lineup card into the home plate umpire, are there any changes you'd like to make? No, let's play ball. Do you want the New York players to use their own judgment as to whether or not to try and steal a base? Yeah, I don't think I have to give you a green light. Use your best judgment. You know more about baseball than me. Who do you want to have the green light? Well, of course, it has to be Collins. Oh, that didn't do anything. What about Barr? Jack Barr. Sin. Okay. So I just quit because I'm not entirely sure what happens there. Would you like to print out scorecards? Yeah, let's make sure your printer's online. Oh, right, it meant literally print out. I thought it meant print out on the screen. Okay. Escape to skip the scorecard. That's cool that you can hook up a little dot matrix or something and print out your baseball scorecards. That's sweet. Okay. Manager's options for Miranda. Guard the lines, intentionally walk Mickey Mantle, or change options. View game statistics, bullpen options. Miranda, I want you to guard the lines. Okay. Whitey Ford is pitching, batting is Mickey Mantle. Spacebar when ready. Huh. There we go. Abner's ready. Here's the pitch. And Mickey Mantle strikes out. Yes, excellent, excellent. That's what we wanted, because good old Whitey Ford has struck him out. Okay, that's good work. Miranda, you continue guarding the lines. I like what we're doing here. And let's just briefly view the game statistics. There we are. Yep, Mantle has been struck out the once, and that's all that's happened. And pretty much nothing has happened to our end because we're not, you know, at the plate, so to speak. I'm doing all right for somebody who doesn't know much about baseball. Press the space bar when ready. Okay, here we go. Abner's ready. Here's the pitch. Robinson bounces a ground ball to the shortstop. Rizzuto throws the first. Out. Okay. So, does that mean Mickey Mantle's out already? That'd be good, because I actually recognize his name. Oh, I recognize this name as well. Joe DiMaggio. Okay. Okay, we're going to try and intentionally walk DiMaggio. Gets a free pass. DiMaggio on first. So we tried to walk him. It didn't work out. And yeah, he's got a free pass and he's on the first plate now. So on the first base, maybe it's called. I think the batting plate is the first one, and then you get to first base. Okay, so that didn't work. We have a choice now to hold DiMaggio on first. So prevent him from getting any further. Because, yes, we don't want him to go racing around. Or we could try and intentionally walk Ted Williams. Or we can change the options. Let's have a look at change options, shall we? Remove a player from the batting order, replace him. Have a player in the batting order move to a new position. Make a pitching change. Let's make a pitching change. Who's coming on to pitch? Oh, no. No, you're doing a good job. This is all quite intuitive. Let's spacebar. See what happens. Here's the pitch. Williams walks, but DiMaggio goes down to second. Ha, that's not what we wanted. So they've got Williams on first and DiMaggio on second now. Come on, Whitey Ford, we need to do better. Stop guarding the lines and just try and take out Alkaline. Hits a fly ball into the centre. Mantle should have it. He has it for the out. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. No runs on no hits for the Greats team in the first. Due up for... Right, okay. I guess because they're now pitching with Palmer, or yeah, the Greats pitcher is Palmer. We are just watching the batters at this point. Okay, taps the ball to the mound. Palmer throws the first out. Okay. So, he's out. Joe Collins, out on strikes. Hank Barr, this is not good. Barr rips a line drive straight at Lou. Oh, no. No runs on no hits. Okay, top of the second will be Yogi Berra, Joe Gordon, and so on and so forth. And it carries on that way. So, that is radio baseball. I could play a bit more, but, you know, you've seen the guts of what it is. What is it? It's a text-based baseball management game. Gosh, that's difficult to say. Text-based baseball. Blech. And, yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's designed fairly well. I can see why EA picked it up. Fairly entertaining for baseball anoraks who have a passion for management simulation. I enjoyed management simulation of a different sport, so it was very easy for me to jump in, even though I didn't understand it all that well. Fairly entertaining for what it is. It doesn't pretend to be anything it's not. And it's nice to have all these legendary teams that can play each other. So that's neat, but it has a very, very niche audience. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at hundreds of other videos on the channel. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you can hit a home run against the Greats, then you might be one of my legendary patrons or members who could step up to the plate and not strike out. Look at those great names. So yeah, this was surprisingly entertaining despite its minimalism, and I think baseball fans might get a little kick out of it. Until next time.